Supreme Week 16, La Martina, Jacob & Co, and also a Grave Digger collab. I am on my way to Dover Street Market. Someone told me there's like 50 to 60 people at the West Hollywood Supreme location, and somebody else told me that there's like around 12 people at the Dover Street Market. So I'm deciding to go to Dover, see if I have a better shot. I know Supreme Store has a lot more stock, and sometimes it ends up working better there, but you know what? It's going to be kind of hot, and I don't know if I want to wait in line for such a long time. Also, we got Mexico playing at 12 for the World Cup. I guess I could just watch it on my phone, but I do think I have a better chance at Dover Street Market, but we'll see. I have no idea what the stock's going to be. Usually Dover Street Market has crazy limited stock. I did try to go for the rugbies this morning, but unfortunately I took an L. I went for that stripe one and also the black one, size small, double carded. I feel like I was fast enough, loaded in pretty quick, but nowadays it's super tough. Also, it probably got bodied. I wouldn't be surprised if they botted that. I did want to go for the hats afterwards, but I feel like I was kind of second guessing myself whether to get the hats and the zip up. The hats ended up selling out. So when I decided to get the hats, try to get the black one and also the navy one, and then boom, they're gone. Same thing with the navy zip up. I wanted a small. That was the first size to go, and I think the yellow one ended up selling out second. I'm currently driving, well, I'm currently in Waymo, so it kind of sucks because I'm literally stuck right here. I usually don't drive Waymos. Of course, I'd rather support somebody driving, but it is an experience. We'll see if I get anything at Dover Street Market. All right, so I am out the store. Wasn't too long of a line and too long of a wait. Unfortunately, the rugbies are gone. Grave Digger zip ups are gone. They didn't even have the navy zip up sweater. This one here that I wanted, they did have the black, almost got it, but I decided to pass on it. They didn't have any smalls, but all I got was one of the hats, got the red one, which I like still, and I got the bedazzled camo shorts. Go home, show you an on-body fit, and talk about the rest of the drop. All right, I am back home and actually got a very light back. I wonder how like the West Hollywood location did, if they had more stock or if I had a chance of getting like the polo or the navy zip up that I wanted, because I could not get that, but I'll show you the things that I got. First thing here is the La Martina and the Jacob & Co hat. They only had this red hat available in store, which I still like. I liked every single colorway. I think the navy one was my favorite, but this one is still really clean. Blue 3 on the fronts, and also the pin. Like, I think the reason why it was an extra like $20 was because of the pin alone, and you could remove it. So if you really want to, you could take that off and put it somewhere. I personally just gonna keep it on the hat. Jacob & Co, which I don't really care for that part of the collab. La Martina on the side, same thing with the back. I'm not super familiar with their clothing, but I think this hat design is super cool. I'll show you even the tag inside. The tag inside is even really cool. I'm gonna put the hat on really quick. My hair is getting long, but personally, this hat looks great. Like I said, I thought the blue one, even the black one, I would have preferred. The light yellow one wasn't bad. I think that might have been my third choice. This was my last choice, but I liked them all so much. There was only like, I think 2 of these red hats left in store. So I think I was number, I'd say 15th in line. And I showed up a little bit before, an hour before the store opened up. My friend told me there isn't that many people at Dover Street Market, so I should go check it out. And that's what I did. I'm like, maybe I have a good chance of getting the things there, because I heard the West Hollywood location had like 50 plus people. It was a hot day and I wasn't sure if I was even gonna get anything, just because I know the polos and probably like a bunch of this stuff was going to be pretty limited, and it was at Dover Street Market. And then next we have the Realtree Rhinestone mesh shorts. I got these in a size medium. For reference, I'm 5'7", around 165, and I think these fit great. Their mesh shorts are great quality. They're not as long as their baggy denim shorts, which I'll show you at the end of the video. Two side pockets, there's a zipper pocket on the back. Retail for these are $118. I believe the regular mesh shorts are $98. There is an extra lining on the inside. I'll show you the materials. And like I said, I went with the medium. I'm around a 32 to 34 if you are wondering. Yeah, these rhinestones are crazy. I thought it might have been a little bit more, but if it falls apart, like the Realtree with just the Supreme design, I think is really good. Some people might not like it. I know all the rhinestone soldiers are gonna love this type of design. There's a lot of good colorways. So there's this NYX one here, there's this blue one, black one's good, the white one's even good, but I think the Realtree one was the best one. They pretty much had every single colorway. And I know Dover Street Market doesn't have many sizes, so I just took the medium display size. And then summer is around the corner, so I'm definitely gonna be wearing a lot more shorts this summer just because it gets hot. We also got the Rhinestone short sleeve top. These retail for $98. I was kind of thinking about it, but I know I wouldn't get it if I would have bought it. It might have been for like a resale thing, but it wasn't going for much. I do see these kind of going up in the future just because it might work a little bit better on a t-shirt, especially the design just being on the back. The front is plain. Also, the quality on the short sleeve top is pretty good, but they do retail for $98. I don't know, I prefer the shorts. Is something I could even get rid of in the future, but I won't lie, the rhinestones are pretty flashy, so some people might not like them. And that's pretty much it for my in-store pickups. The only thing that I almost got in store is the La Martina and Jacob & Co zip up sweatshirt. They were out of the navy, but they did have the black in a size medium, and I think it didn't look bad. I wish I could show a video off, but Dover Street Market doesn't let me film. That's another thing. Supreme, I could go and kind of just like film. I know I'm not supposed to, but I think they're so busy that sometimes I could just low-key film some stuff. I also thought the light yellow one was really nice, but they were sold out of that one. I was hoping to get the navy one in store in a size small. They did not have a size small. I think they didn't even have smalls at Dover Street Market. For black one, the smallest they had was a medium. Retails $198, and actually the red one is still sitting online. I thought the black one was sitting, but it must have sold out. I'm gonna keep an eye on the restock monitors because I might have to pull the trigger if they restock the navy one. Tomorrow, I might go to the West Hollywood location, see if they still have some of them sitting. Maybe they could in a size small. It wouldn't surprise me if they do, but it also wouldn't surprise me if the black one and also the navy one does sell out. And then moving on to some other items that dropped this week, they did have the lightweight hooded jacket. I wasn't a big fan of this. I think it's all right, but $298, did not care too much to pick it up. If it was like $198 or even $220, potentially would have been a pickup, but for $298, also, like I said, summer is approaching, so this would just be sitting in the closet. And then of course, how can I not talk about the rugbies? I tried to go for the stripe one and the black one online, size small. They sold out so fast. I thought I might have had a chance to even get the black one, but they both sold out at the same time. So that kind of sucks. Maybe if I went for the red one, things would have been a little bit different in store. If I didn't camp out at like midnight, I wouldn't be able to get it, because I think the last people that got the rugbies at Dover Street Market were some of the guys that ended up camping out since midnight. One of them had the black in a size small. I haven't asked him like how much is he charging. He was really taxing it like $350. Right now it's around $298, $276 on StockX. This guy was charging $350. $350 price is if you want to buy it on StockX like right now, without even like placing a lower bid. But I personally thought the stripe one here was the best one. I thought I might have had a chance online, but I think like it's so much harder to get things right now. It probably got botted. Even registrations get botted nowadays, so I don't even try to go for an 11 a.m. spot. I wish they did registrations this week. There were so many people at the West Hollywood location, so that's why I kind of decided to pass on it. Like I said, it's like around 85 outside in the beaming sun. There is no shade in like the black top. At least at Dover Street Market, there is some sort of shade, and Also, they have a bathroom, so if I'm waiting in line, I want to use a bathroom, I could just go in and hop back in line. But the line went pretty quick. I think around like 11:30 is when I went in. And then next there was these soccer jerseys. I personally hated these. We still have a double XL sitting, so I guess nobody else liked them. Let's take a look at the black colorway. Even the black colorway has the double XL, small to double XL available online. When you see that, you know a lot of people just do not care for the item. And I think that's it for the La Martina stuff. There is also sweatpants, but summer is around the corner. Like I said, people are really not looking to buy sweatpants. If they did something like shorts or maybe track pants, then I think it might have sold out. But because it's sweatpants around this time, it's just gonna sit. Same thing with the Gravedigger sweatpants. I see there's still a double XL sitting. But let's talk about these zip ups. Retail $288. I completely pass on it. In my head, I'm thinking when these drop, I'm definitely gonna go for these online. But when I saw the $288, I decided to pass on it. It is completely embroidered and it does have some resale. I think this one here is better than the Bones one, but up to your opinion. I personally would not wear any of these. And I think Dover Street Market might have just had one of each. And then moving on to some shorts, we had these star studded baggy denim shorts. These were one of the items that I was looking forward to until I saw the price tag of $298. But to my surprise, these did sell out because it looks like a lot of people did like these. I could see these going for maybe $400 or $500 in the future. I can't drop 3 bands on some baggy shorts, especially since I just bought some shorts right now. I'll show you the ones that I got from StockX. For reference, once again, I'm 5'7", around 165. This one here is a size 34. These are the baggy denim shorts. I think they dropped week 1 or maybe not too long ago. I think these look great. Love the fit. I actually went size up because I did kind of gain some weight. I'm usually at 32. 34 does give me a little bit of extra room, but it does make them look a little bit more baggier, which I personally like. I just wanted to show you my latest pickup outside of this week's drop. But that's it for week 16. Let me know if you picked up anything. Like I said, tomorrow I might go to the West Hollywood location, see if they have anything sitting. I don't think there's a chance of that, but screw it, I'm gonna go to Palace. So there might be a chance that I see the zip up that I like and I'll probably try it on in a size small, potentially pick it up. But I think we only have like a couple weeks left in the season. Let me know if there's anything you're still looking forward to. I think I'm looking forward to the end of the season sale. I'm curious to see what's gonna be on that sale. Hopefully they have some good stuff. It wouldn't surprise me if it's a lot of the week stuff. But if you do enjoy watching this, hit the like button, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace.